Welcome back. In today's question, we're asked to solve the equation exactly for x. And the equation is as follows: log to the base 2, 1 minus x, plus log to the base 2, 3 minus x is equal to 3. Now, just to the last question, we have to remember that once you have an equation, that means what is on the left-hand side is equal to what is on the right-hand side. And usually, all you have to do is do some kind of manipulation or algebra to solve to make it more simpler to understand. Now the first thing I'm going to do is remove that log to the base 2, and to do that I will raise both the left and right hand side of the equation by the power of 2. So in other words, what I'm saying is 2 to the power of log to the base 2 1 minus x plus log to the base 2 3 minus x is exactly equal to 2 to the power of 3. So after this step, I'm going to use one of the properties of logarithms to combine these two expressions. So once you have log of the same base and they are adding together, log a plus log b, then that is essentially log a times b. So on my next line, I'm going to combine these two. So it's going to be 2 to the power of log to the base 2 1 minus x times 3 minus x, and that is supposed to be equal to the same 2 to the power of 3. Now that we've completed that part, all that is left is to cancel now the logarithm with the power. So this cancel, and what you're left with is 1 minus x times 3 minus x is equal to 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So we have simplified the expression, removing the logarithms. All that is left to do now is to expand this equation and then solve for x. So this is essentially 3 minus x minus 3x plus x squared, and that is equal to 8. What I want to do now is have an expression where I have my quadratic on the left hand side and it is equal to 0 on the right hand side. So let's simplify this. Carry the 3 over. I should have x squared minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 0. So we all know what to do with quadratic equations. We usually factorize them in order to solve for x. So to factorize this, we should be able to do that in one go. That should be x minus 5 x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now, with all quadratic expressions, you have two possible answers. So either x is equal to 5 or x is equal to minus 1. Now, for most students, they will generally stop here and assume that the question has two answers. But you have to remember what kind of function you're dealing with. You're dealing with a logarithmic function. Therefore, your domain for the logarithmic function cannot be negative numbers. So if you plug 5 into your equation, you would have log to the base 2 1 minus 5, which is minus 4. That cannot work. So this one cannot work. However, when you plug minus 1 into the expression, everything seems to be okay. Therefore, your true answer is x equals to negative 1. And this brings us to the end of the question. Thank you for watching.